Most clothing brands fail because all they do is guess, 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 and guess. I'm going to be teaching you guys in this video the exact playbook you can copy to finally get results and scale your business. I promise you, by the time you finish watching this video, you will know how to start and launch your business, you will know how to sell products, and you will know how to scale your clothing brand to that next level to $10,000 a month, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, $6, $70,000 in sales per month. For those who do not know, my name is Frederick Ballard, or also known as Cali the Kid. I have been running my clothing brand, which is called Grail Locker, for the past 4 years. As you can see, have all my inventory around me, and you know, I'm doing pretty good for my age. I'm 19 years old. I have my dream car, which I bought in cash, $100,000 car, bought in cash just like that. And as you can see, I have my 10,000 order plaque right here from Shopify. I've done over 7 figures in sales for my clothing brand, so I think I'm pretty certified to say that I know what I'm talking about. The first step of starting a clothing brand is knowing what niche or what community do you want to be a part of. Do you want to be a part of the car community? Do you want to be a part of the streetwear community, the faith community, like, you know, Christian clothing, Arabic clothing, whatever clothing, right? Do you want to be an athletic brand like Nike, Adidas? What niche do you want to be a part of? That's very, very important. Before you start your clothing brand, you need to know what niche do you want to be a part of, because you cannot make clothes for everybody. You need to stick to one niche, and then once you get successful, you can scale out. But that's not for another year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You have to have time in the game before you do that. Nike started off by selling to one customer, and it started off by selling everything. No, they sold to one customer, which was running shoes for athletes. Next, you need to find some brands that inspire you. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go copy them bar for bar. No. Find a brand, find 3 to 5 brands that inspire you, that you like to wear, that you like their designs, you like their community. Find those brands and get inspiration for them. Get inspiration for their content style. Get inspiration from their clothing pieces. Just get inspiration. I'm not saying go copy it bar for bar. Do not copy their videos bar for bar. Do not copy their products bar for bar. Do not copy their website bar for bar. Copy it, take inspiration, but put your own spin to it. Put your own ideas on top of that idea, right? A lot of people, they like to be lazy and just go copy it bar for bar and call it a day. No, you can make a few sales with that, but if you want to build a real business in the long term like me, you're not going to get far by copying people bar for bar. That's not how the world works. Now, for the next step, what product should I drop? It's very simple. Do you want to drop a hoodie? It depends what season it is. I'm not going to say it's very simple. It just depends what season it is. If it's summertime, drop a t-shirt. Do not drop a hoodie. Drop a jersey. Drop jorts, shorts, socks, whatever it is, right? Swim trunks, 7-inch seam shorts. Like, drop clothes that is appropriate with the current season that you're in, or the upcoming season. So if it's summertime, you should not be dropping hoodies and coats and stuff like that. That's not the appropriate time to drop them type of clothes, right? Because you're gonna get some sales, but you're not gonna get the maximum amount of sales versus if you would have dropped some shorts and a t-shirt because it's summertime. But let's say it's wintertime, you should not be dropping shorts and a tank top. No, do not do that. People are not buying shorts and tank tops during the wintertime. No, they're looking for coats, jackets, sweatpants, stuff like that, right? Something to keep them warm. Whatever season you're in, make it based off that. So if it's summertime, drop some jorts, t-shirts. But if it's wintertime, drop some hoodies, sweatpants. You get that concept, right? And as far as how many products you should drop, it all depends on how much money you have to invest. So if you only have like $1,000, then you can drop like 1 to 3 pieces. But if you have like $10,000, you can drop a whole 20-piece collection. It just depends on how much capital you have to start. But let's say you only have $200, then I would recommend you start with one thing. It's fine to start with one thing. You do not have to start with 20, 30, 40, 50 pieces. No, start with one hoodie, start with 2 t-shirts, maybe 3 t-shirts. Start small, and then you can see what performs the best. Having a clothing brand, having a business, is all about trial and error. You're seeing what works, what doesn't work. What works, you scale on. What doesn't work, you cut back on it, you stop doing it. So let's say I drop these 2 hoodies, right? Here, I'm gonna get this off the hook right here. I dropped these 2 hoodies, and let's say the black one got 200 sales, but the pink one only got 32 sales. Well, when I sell out completely, let's say fast forward a few more months, a few more weeks, I sell out of everything. Why would I order more of these? I should order probably a few of these, but mainly focus on black. So let's say I ordered the same amount, right? I ordered 200 each, and these sold out damn near immediately. These only sold like 30, right? Then why would I go order the same amount? I would focus all my inventory, all my money on the black hoodie, because that's what people want. So that's what business is about. A lot of people get it confused. It's super simple. With posting content, you get a viral video, you double down on it. You scale it up, you make replies to the comments, you create a similar video idea to that one that went viral. Just scale up on what is working. If you have an ad that's working very, very well, scale it. Put more money into it. Scale it out. That's what business is all about. Business is all about scaling what works. Do not focus on what's not working. A lot of people get stuck on what's not working. Forget that. Forget that hoodie. You thought that hoodie was hot shit. It's ass. People don't want it. Forget about it. Put it in the vault. save for later. You can bring it back in like a year or so. So whatever works, scale on it. So if you drop a hoodie and 2 t-shirts, the hoodie does not get any sales. Next time, do not order any hoodies. Just focus on the t-shirts that perform well, okay? Capiche? And for all my beginners out there, quality is very, very important. Do not drop stuff that is cheaper quality because you're trying to cut corners, save money. If that's you, you can do it. But for most people, they like quality. For me, I love quality. Like as you can see, all of the rhinestones on my hoodie right here, boom, direct to garment printing. The quality on this hoodie is very, very nice. So for me, I focus on quality. My design could be but one thing my customer is gonna know is that quality is gonna be amazing. So trust me, customers pay attention to every single small detail, bro. Like if you guys are half-assing stuff, cutting corners, they're gonna pay attention to it and they're not gonna come back. Because if you want to grow your business like Apple, Nike, Louis Vuitton, you need to figure out your struggle, the bottleneck of having repeat customers. You do not want one-time buyers. No, you want your customers coming back again. That's how customers grow. That's why Apple is so big, because every year they drop a new iPhone, everybody goes buys it. You think that would be as big as they were if they only had one-time buyers? No, they would have been out of business if that was the case. So you need to figure out how to have repeating customers. So you need to have good communication, good shipping time, good quality, nice designs, and just being a part of the community, showing your customers that you care about them, okay? Now, as far as content, you need to be posting 2 to 4 videos a day. And that's on TikTok and that's on Instagram, because in the beginning, nobody knows who you are. Why should I buy from you if you only have 20 followers? Like, why should I buy from you? So you need to post. Even me, people still have no clue what Grail Locker is. I'm still like a small business. So you need to post, get yourself out there, post. Go to streetwear events, go to sneaker events, get yourself out there, take the risk. A lot of you guys are scared and you don't want to do stuff. You want to sit behind the screen and post all day. No, that's not how things work. You need to get out there, take that risk, and get out of your comfort zone, because a lot of you guys are just stuck in your comfort zone. You're not going to get as far as where you want to go if you're just staying in your comfort zone. Also, if you are struggling with organic, you can also use paid advertisements to scale, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads to scale without having to sit there and post 2 videos per day. You cannot do that. And also, send your product out to influencers. That's what I do personally. Sending it out to influencers, you always have somebody marketing your product for you. So you could be on a cruise, you could be, I don't know, rock climbing, but there's gonna be influencers out there posting videos, promoting your brand, getting sales for you while you're at home laying in bed chilling. That's why you always need to use paid advertisements and also influencers to scale, okay? That's very important. And also, another thing is I wish I would have invested into a mentor when I first started, because trust me, I would be way further if I had somebody feeding me the answers. Hey, do not do that, do this instead. Hey, use my system, yours is ass. So that's where I come in. I'm currently working with about 45 students one-on-one to help them scale their business. I actually had somebody join my program and he's in the military. He's literally in the military right now, full-time, active duty. He's in the military and he already made $10,000 with his clothing brand off one hoodie drop, which is absolutely insane. So if he can do it, you can do it. Also, I have another student. Their name is Alex and Cam. They're in high school right now. They play sports full time. They're super duper smart, A's and B's. They just sent me a screenshot of they made 100K in sales from their clothing brand. So if they're able to do it in high school and also in the military, there's no excuse as to why you cannot succeed with having a clothing brand as well. So if you are interested in that, click that first link right there and only apply if you have the funds to invest. I cannot work with you for free. I wish I could, but unfortunately there is a price to work with me. So if you are interested in that, it's the first link right there in the bio. Also, I do have a free 8-minute training video on how to scale your business. It's also right there in the bio as well if you want to watch that. And yes, I said free. That's free. But if you want to be a part of my community, you do need to have some funds to be able to invest to join my beautiful community that I have curated over the past few years. Also, just like some bonus tips, when you get money, when you get your first sales, let's say you hit your first $10,000, do not go buy Louis Vuitton, do not go buy a new car, do not go buy all this dumb stuff, because trust me, it will all be there in the long run. None of this stuff is going anywhere. The cars, the shoes, the clothes, nothing is going anywhere. It's all going to be here forever, okay? But the one thing that is not going to be there forever is opportunity. You only get one opportunity. You only get one shot to do this. One thing my dad told me is that you only get one chance to do something. You only get one opportunity. So if you mess around and do something dumb, it's probably not going to ever come back again. So you guys need to be locked in. Save your money, because you never, look, my dad told me, you never know. You'll be walking on the street, somebody will come up to you, hey, you want to buy my business? It's $10,000. And you just spent $10,000 on a new car and you don't have any money. Boom, opportunity missed. But if you would have saved your money, just waited for opportunity to come your way, somebody would have came up to you, hey, want to buy my store? Want to buy my business? It's $10,000 and you have $15,000 in your bank account. Sure, man. If the numbers add up, let's do it. See, that's an opportunity right there. So you guys always need to save your money. Do not buy dumb stuff, because buying shoes, realistically, what does that do for you? What, you could take a picture for your Instagram. Like, the older I get, the less people give a fuck about shoes. The less people give a fuck about clothes. Like, we don't care, bro. We want to see, what are you doing? What business are you providing? What are you providing for the world? People don't give a fuck about what shoes you have. Oh, he has a new Louis Vuittons. Cool. On to the next. Like, we don't care. Like, if you're better off, if you want to buy something expensive, you're better off buying a watch. Because rich people like watches. That's a conversation starter right there. Cars, also, just stuff like that. Louis Vuitton, Jordans, Balenciaga shoes. Like, rich people don't really give a fuck about that. Like, the one thing they kind of do care about, I'm not speaking for all, but I'm saying most of them, they really do like watches. So, and also watches, they keep their value. Unless you go buy a fake, I'm not saying go buy a fake bust down moissanite watch. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like a nice classic little Rolex for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 10K, whatever, something like that. That's gonna hold its value. I'm not saying go buy a bust down Miami dropshipper core seller watch. Not that. That's not what I'm talking about. But you do want to buy something expensive, I recommend it be a watch. And also, just some more like mindset things for you guys is starting a clothing brand is a business. It's not going to be easy. You're gonna start, you're gonna face struggles, you're gonna go through stuff. Not everything's gonna go as like how you expected it to. So you need to be willing to suck it up, suck up the punches, suck everything up, and just keep going, keep pushing. Because I know a lot of people, they join my program. I see a lot of people on TikTok, they start their brand and they give up, literally. Like, I've been doing this for 4 years, so I've seen a lot of people come and go in these past like few years. So for me to still be standing and thriving and still making 2K plus per day, 1K plus per day is very, very good. You guys need to take those hits and keep going, because trust me, life's gonna throw you curveballs. You need to be able to get up, take the hit, keep fucking going, keep pushing, and just keep thriving for better and better and better. And also, never be satisfied. A lot of people hit their first 10K month. Oh, I'm chilling, I'm gonna go to Bahamas, I'm gonna go buy a Hellcat, whatever, right? No, do not be satisfied, because I want to tell you this. I know people personally who is making 10K a day, 10K every few days. So with you being satisfied with making 10K a month, there's levels to this. There's always levels to everything. Me making 2K a day, that's good. But guess what? My friend Joey making 20K a day. There's levels to it. And I'm not saying this in like a bad way. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you're comparing yourself. Oh my gosh, whatever people say, right? But for me, I use it as motivation. Hey, my friend's making 20K a month. What the fuck is he doing? I need to learn from him so I can make 20K a month too. Or my bad, 20K a day. So he's making 20K a day. What is he doing? I want to make 20K a day. I use it as motivation. A lot of people use it as like envy. They hate on them. Oh, don't compare yourself to them. They're scammers, whatever, right? I want to learn from them. If they're making an honest living, hey, what the fuck are you doing to make 20K a month, man? I want to learn too. I don't know why people use it as like envy or get jealous or whatever, but for me, it's motivation. I want to be like, there's enough money in the world for all of us to win. Like, I don't understand why people don't know that, but put your friend on, help your friend out, help your family out. There's enough money for everybody in the world. Do not gatekeep. I hate people who gatekeep. Like, it's crazy concept to me. Back to the clothing brand stuff. So if you do want to scale, trust me, it is going to be like the hardest part is always starting. That's what I'm going to say. The hardest part is always starting. Once you get over that first hurdle, that first obstacle, then it always gets easier from there. With that being said, I just want to drop like a quick little video kind of explaining on how to start a clothing brand for beginners. And also, if you do want to join my mentorship program, right there, link in bio, first link right there. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. It's going to be like my Yap channel about business, e-commerce, motivation, lifestyle. Not lifestyle, but it's motivation in general. So yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, just comment it down below and I'll answer it. With that being said, catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.